You try to jump on me. So normally they're an abyss, but at the moment they're a cacophony. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of noise. Yeah, that's a lot of noise, huh? That's a lot of noise, I promise you. You're gonna get your food now. Okay, and on this fabulous Friday, don't mind the sound in the background, that's the washing machine because life goes on. Today, we are making ermine frosting. Ermine, whatever. But we will be needing flour. And yes, I keep it in that bag because that's how it goes in the freezer. Granulated sugar. Salt. Everything needs salt. Butter. And vanilla essence. Let's get cracking. And to get started, we'll need half a cup of flour, 2 cups of granulated sugar. Okay, the clump just makes up for the difference there. 2 cups of milk. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. Alright, now I'm going to show you with a whisk. I'm going to mix it all up. But you see that it creates these lumpy things. I don't actually know how people get around that. So my solution to the problem, well, let's just get it mixed up as well as we can. And then I'll show you how I fix this. Clumpy lumpy. So this calls for the trusty hand blender. Now be careful, because if you're working in a non-stick pot, you don't want to be scraping this around the bottom or you will remove the coating. So it's going to be done fairly carefully. So I'm going to start at the bottom, but I'm going to keep it in one spot. Okay, then I'm going to bring it up. And I think we're good. Now, using the whisk, you're going to put the stove plate on, and you want a high heat. You want to bring it to the boil. I'm going to keep stirring because we don't want lumps. Whenever you're working with flour or corn flour in a big or in any pot, and there's heat involved, the second you take your eye off the prize, you end up with lumps. We don't want that. So take the time to mix this. The whole process should take roughly 10 minutes if it's on a high heat. And all you want to get to is the part where this is thick and creamy, like a vanilla pudding. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Okay, now that it's starting to thicken, and you can tell if you lift this up and there's stuff at the bottom, this is where you want to stir more vigorously, just once again to ensure that there are no lumps. Yeah, I didn't get the corners and now I've got a lump. It's okay, it'll be worked out later. But you see how much thicker it is. And although the stove plate, why is the stove plate so bloody hot? It's unnatural. Make sure that you get all the corners of the bowl, of the saucepan, not the bloody bowl, but you can see how thick it's gotten. It's almost like glue. Alright. It's looking good. It smells really good. It actually smells like vanilla pudding because of the vanilla essence. And it actually tastes pretty good too. I don't know about using this as something else other than ermine frosting, but you know, you never know. Now that I'm happy with that consistency, so nice and thick, move it off the heat after I've given it a last stir. Okay. And now that we have the consistency we want, I'm going to transplant it from the saucepan into a bowl that can handle heat, okay, because this has just come off the stove. If you put it into something that's glass that cannot handle the heat, you will shatter it. For anyone out there who doesn't know that. Alright, so let's just get all this beautiful sweet, sweet vanilla goodness out of here. My fingers are clean, so I don't know how. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's not going to burn me. Let's get that all off. Alright. And now we want it to cool down. Okay. Good. Like I said, now we want it to cool down. But as this cools, if it's exposed to the air, it'll form a skin. So what I suggest is some cling wrap. Now you'll notice we haven't added the butter, but that part comes later when this mixture is cool. So for now we can't do anything more with this until it's cooled down sufficiently. You can put it in the fridge as well, but don't put it in the fridge when it's this hot if you want to speed the process up. But I'm just going to try and find a nice shady spot in the kitchen to move this to. It is winter at the moment, so the room temperature is not as hot as it normally is, which is hell. So that's good, and we'll be back to this. Now to finish off the ermine or ermine frosting, we'll need this much butter. 500 grams, so that's about 2 cups. I'm going to break it into smaller pieces and cream that a little bit in the mixing bowl before we add the weird vanilla pudding that we made. And we don't want to rest. So now, I'm just getting butter everywhere. Like, what is even happening right now? And we'll use this attachment, the whisk. There we go. Okay, let's get this butter out of here. You want to spoon it in bits, so we'll put the first bit in. No, my hand's in the way. Okay, so that's what that's looking like. Okay, looking good. And I'll just pour the rest of it in. Okay, it's maintaining its peak, which is exactly what you want from an icing. Now, what makes this so much different from buttercream is that it's not as sweet, and it's so soft and so fluffy. It will change your life, and once you've had a taste of this, you will never want to go back to using icing sugar ever again. That I can assure you. Just make sure that you keep scraping the sides so that everything gets well blended. You don't ever want to mix it too much though, because if you do, it'll actually separate the butter, and that's not what we're going for. And the same thing happens if, let's say, it's the middle of summer in Africa and you leave the butter out at room temperature. It also separates when you try and make ermine frosting. Trust me, I know. See, now at this point, the frosting is actually done. So if you want a vanilla frosting, this is perfect. But I want an orange flavored one. So earlier today, and in not this video, but in a different one, I made orange curd. I'm going to put 1/3 of a cup of orange curd into the mixture. Please also don't mind the lighting, it is nighttime. It's been a long day. Putting in the curd will make it a little bit runnier, but it shouldn't affect how well it holds when you ice. And there you have it. Fill in the sides with the ermine frosting. Just give it a kind of a... they have a term for it in baking. Just because I'm not a professional baker, I don't know what it's called, but I know that it exists. Crumb layer or some shit? I don't know. Due to the nature of it and the fact that it's mostly butter, you need to work quite quickly. Otherwise you're going to have a very melty time. Around the base first. We're at the bottom of the barrel. I put the rest of the orange curd, then I put the rest of the chocolate ganache, then I used a piping bag to ice first of all, high little wall around the outside, and then fill it in on the inside. And you'll get to see what that all looks like when I cut it.